Hello viewers, we have been discussing previous year paper for our upcoming examination like NET, SET, SLET, MA in English entrance test and PhD in English entrance test. So today's question is from 52. Okay. 52, I think we have done 52 in our last video. So now we will move on from 55. Okay, 55. So 55 number question is asking us what? There is no village in India, however, mean that has not a rich Sthala Purana or legendary history. What is the technical term for using Bhasa words in an English text? So the correct answer will be number D, that is code switching. Okay, now 56, 56 question number is saying, who was the proponent of a major campaign against Indian writing in English under the rubric of what came to be called nativism? So the correct answer will be number A, that is Bhalchandra Nemade. Next question. Who is the author of the Indianization of English? 57. So the answer will be Braj Kachuru. Braj Kachuru. He is the author of the book The Indianization of English. Number 58. According to Baudrillard, the success of advertisements depends on their ability to conjure up a seductive hyperreality. Which of the options below is not a feature of hyperreality? So what will be the correct answer? Here many options are given, like number 1 is saying, number A is saying it is the reflection of a basic reality. So 58A is the correct. It is the reflection of a basic reality. 59. A reading of a literary work that is determined by its effect of emotional impact on the reader has been termed what? Okay, it has been termed as an effective fallacy. A reading of literary work that is determined by its effect or emotional impact on the reader has been termed. Number 60. Under which of the following disciplines would study of emojis and emoticons be placed? So, semiology, symbology, semiotics, semantics. So correct answer will be number C, semiotics. Under which of the following disciplines would study of emojis and emoticons be placed? 61 is saying, which of the following is not a science fiction film? So you must have heard Avatar is the science fiction movie. E.T. also science fiction. Vertigo, this I don't know. So let's try to find out. So A and D, this is these are not the science fiction movie. Necromancer and Vertigo. Number 62. Who is the first Bengali actor to perform a Shakespearean character in a colonial theatre in Calcutta? So this is a memory based question. If you know, then you know. If you don't know, then you don't know. So number B is the correct answer, that is Vaishnav Charan Adhya. Okay. Next. Match the items in list 1 with their corresponding items in list 2. List 1 with list 2. So correct answer will be number A. The Last Supper, the Last Supper will be connected to 3. Leonardo da Vinci, 2. Balzac, Saracen, the ambassador Hans Holbein, Beck, uh, cantata. Number 66. In an essay of dramatic poesy, the play Dryden chooses to justify his defense of English drama is what? 64. Correct answer is Epicony or Silent Woman. I'm sorry for my pronunciation. Please verify the pronunciation. Okay, 65 number. In 1966 film Dil Diya Dar Liya, it is an adaptation of which book? Wuthering Heights, Jude the Obscure, Silas Marner, Oliver Twist. 65. So correct answer is Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights is the correct answer. Number 66. Raymond Williams' theory of cultural materialism was influenced by theory of cultural materialism. So it was influenced by, we all know, Karl Marx. Karl Marx. Okay, next. Number 67. Who among the following describe science fiction as a gamut of speculation and social criticism, hardware, and exotic adventure? So, correct answer is number A, that is Robert Scholes and Eric Rapkin. Number 68. The concept of the rhizomic narrative was formulated by whom? Jean Baudrillard. Since it is from a foreign country, so pronunciation will be little bit different. Number 68, correct answer is number C, that is Gilles Deleuze Felix Guattari. The spelling is not the way I have pronounced. I'm sorry for that. Please verify it from other sources. Okay, now 69. 69 is saying, which of the following personalities was the founder of the Society of Quakers and a leader of the Quaker movement in England? Quaker movement. Quaker movement in England. So the correct answer will be George Fox. George Fox, he is the person who had founded the Society of Quakers, and he was also a leader of the Quaker movement in England. Number 70 is saying, I.A. Richards' practical criticism inaugurated a new phase in the history of English critical thought. What is the book's subtitle? So, what is the book subtitle? Is A Study of Literary Judgment. A Study of Literary Judgment. A Study of Literary Judgment. So, this is the book. Book subtitle. A Study of Literary Judgment. Literary judgment, not theoretical literary. Okay, 71. In A Defense of Poetry, P.B. Shelley differentiates between reason and imagination in all the following ways, except one. Identify the exception. So, in A Defense of Poetry, P.B. Shelley differentiates between reason and imagination in all the following ways, except one. Now we have to find that exception. The question is asking. So the correct answer is D. We will not waste our time. So D is reason and imagination are related to each other as charcoal to fire. Reason, imagination are related to each other as charcoal to fire. So this is said by P.B. Shelley. 72 is asking, Plato's allegory of the cave, it occurs in which book? In which book? So that occurs in 72 C, the Republic. 73 is saying, Longinus, in his discussion on the first two sources of the sublime, says that these two conditions of sublimity depend mainly on natural endowments. The phrase natural endowments refers to what? It refers to passion and grandeur of thought. It is the correct answer. Passion and grandeur of thought. 74 is asking, in his definition of tragedy, Aristotle uses the phrase pleasurable accessories, which means what? It means rhythm and harmony or a song or song. In his definition of tragedy, Aristotle uses the phrase pleasurable accessories. It means rhythm and harmony or song. 75 is asking, while discussing comedy in his Poetics, Aristotle refers to the ridiculous, which he defines as. Number A is the correct answer. Mis- Mistake or deformity, not productive of pain. Number 76. Who charged Conrad with excessive use of imprecise adjective? Imprecise adjective. So the correct answer is number D. F.R. Lewis has charged Joseph Conrad with excessive use of imprecise adjective. Now 77 is saying the original title of Horace's Ars Poetica is what? So correct answer is Epistula and Pisones. This is the original title of Horace's Ars Poetica. 78. Match the thinkers with the concepts. Raymond William, many names are given. I will not read all. I will just give you the answer. So 78 number questions answer is number B. According to B, uh, Raymond Williams, it will be matched with structure of feeling. And number two, Clifford Gertz, it will be connected with thick description. Head and white, it will be connected to cortex. Now number four, Michel Foucault, it will be connected to cortex. Sorry, yes. Head and white, it will be connected to uh, cortex, and Michel Foucault, it will be connected to two, that is episteme. 79 is saying, who is the author of the book The School of Abuse? Who is the author of the book School of Abuse? So Stephen Gosson is the author of the book The School of Abuse. Number 80 is saying, given below is an assertion marked as A and reason marked as R. So now pick the correct one. 80. So correct answer is A is incorrect. A is incorrect but R is correct. A is incorrect but R is correct. SRN is incorrect but R is correct. Okay, let me read it for you. Assertion A is saying Western post-feminism rejects the 20th century feminist movement as being entirely without value. Now, reason is saying why. Western post-feminism finds the contemporary Western women to be independent and empowered consumers. Okay. Number 81. Now we have to identify the odd one from the following given options. So let me give you the correct answer. Correct answer is C. Modernism in literature and the arts has parallels with the movement known as positivism. Okay, this is the correct answer. Okay, 82. Which literary critic wrote that the language of poetry is the language of paradox? Language of the poetry is poem. So correct answer is Clint Brooks. Clint Brooks has said that the language of poetry is the language of paradox. 83. Who said there is no cultural document that is not at the same time a record of barbarism? That is Walter Benjamin. Okay. Walter Benjamin has said that there is no cultural document that is not at the same time a record of barbarism. Okay. 84. Now it is asking what is EBSCO host? What is EBSCO host? EBSCO host, it is a text database. 85. 85 is a matching question. So 85 question answer will be A. A is the correct answer. So uh, Ellen Showalter, it will be connected with a literature of their own. Number two, three, Jacques Derrida is connected with the gift of that. Then Edward Said is connected to representations of the intellectuals. Then at last, Roland Barthes is connected with S/Z. Number 86, it's a little bit longer. I will not read it. Just tell you. I will try to tell you the answer. 86 answer is number A. Literature is always made up of books. Read it if you have time. Since you are preparing for the exam, you have to have time. So pause the video, or you can take a screenshot and then read and then try to find out whether this option is correct or not. Okay. 87 is saying who employed the term analepsis to denote a flashback or the account of an event prior to the narrative in a question. So correct answer is Gerard Genet. Gerard Genet is the correct answer. 88. The philosophers have only interpreted the world in various ways. The point is to change it. With which critical theory would you associate the above statement? So the correct answer is 88, that is Marxist literary theory. Okay. Who is not a member of the Frankfurt School? 89. So Frederick James, he is not the member of Frankfurt School. 90. Which of the following book is written by Jurgen Habermas? Jurgen Habermas. Correct answer is The Philosophical Discourse of Modernity. So this is the book written by Jurgen Habermas. 91. Which of these theories use the duck-rabbit puzzle as a key to explicatory motif? So correct answer is B. Reader response theory. A reader response theory use the duck-rabbit puzzle as a key explicatory motif. Okay, 92. Language bears within itself the necessity of its own critique. This observation is ascribed to Jacques Derrida, Roland Barthes, Geoffrey Hartman, Noam Chomsky. So, Jacques Derrida, you must have heard. According to him, language bears within itself the necessity of its own critique. 93. Sod Ganga is what? This is a very common question you must have heard. So Sod Ganga is a reservoir of research and thesis in India. 94. PMLS stands for what? PMLA. PMLA stands for Publication of the Modern Language Association. Publications of the Modern Language Association. PMLA. 95. Which of the following is true about field experiment in ELT research? That is number B, high eternal validity. Number 6, 96. Sorry. The index of a book is a part of what? The index of a book, it is a part of paratext. 97. Which of these citation protocols use the format author date title of the publication? Author date and title. So, what will be the correct answer? That is C, B, and D. Chicago and APA style. Chicago and APA. MLA does not use it. Chicago and APA. Okay, now from 98 there is a passage. You have to read the passage and then you have to answer it. I will not read it. It will consume time, so you can pause the video and take a screenshot. Okay, let me give you the answer. 98 number questions answer is number A, that is the time was twilight, between day and night the atmosphere charged with effusion of feeling. Number 99, it is saying there was no distinction between the near and the far, and an auditor for felt close to everything within the horizon, through whose point of view artist was presented. From Tess' point of view. So this is taken from, maybe if I'm not wrong, Tess of the D'Urbervilles. To speak absolutely, both instrument and execution were poor, but the relative is all. Through whose voice artist was presented 100. Through the voice of author. That's it. Thank you so much. A 100 question we have done from the previous year paper. I hope it will be beneficiary for you. No one knows what kind of question will come, but it will definitely give you an idea what kind of thing you should prepare for the intending exam.